Yeah. Late ill kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. What is up, my people? Today we got another wonderful episode of Beast Vibes Life. This is where we take hip hop and geek, and this time we're stressing that hip hop. This is a show where Arckatron brings an album, I bring an album, we talk about it, and see where that conversation leads. Now, before we get started, Arckatron, tell the wonderful people where they can find you.
You can find me at Arckatron, Arckatron, everywhere. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat,
Word up.
IG, all that stuff.
Website
too, Arckatron.com.
Word. So, what's up, Alan Lewis in the chat? What's up? And of course,
What up?
We got another. This is going to be a very interesting episode. This is going to be very interesting today.
Very interesting.
I'll start first because last week you started. You had Ghostface.
Yeah.
So I'll start first.
My
album is OC Jewelz. So
What up?
OC, dope artist. Really came out of nowhere for me because I didn't really know much about Digging in the Crates.
Okay.
And I saw his single. What was it?
For this album.
Okay. Whatever that single was, he was like on the beach and he was like running from people and stuff. And I was just like, yo, man, this dude got a dope flow. Mm-hmm. It's smooth. I want to check out the album. Checked out the album, and like It's My World, like Jewelz. He had a joint up there with Freddie Fox. He has a joint with Big L, and then that's what opened me up to like, oh, Digging in the Crates is like Diamond D and all that.
Yeah.
Showbiz, AG, Big L, all that. So I was like, oh, because I knew about these people separately. I never knew about Digging in the Crates.
The collective, yeah.
So I was like, oh, this really opened my eyes to that, and I loved the album. Loved it. And used to just bump it all the time. It was one of those joints that I considered like solid hip hop at the time when it came out. Now I will say some stuff in a second, but I want to know how you felt about listening to Jewelz.
Jewelz, I felt it was good. Cause OC for me, like I remember OC like with Word Life, the album before that. A little.
Oh, okay.
Very.
See, I never knew about
like
Word Life.
I didn't like OC. I didn't really get hip to OC probably too much later.
Okay.
The album I felt was that definitely had a smooth feel to it. It's in '97. It's a weird time for it to come out. Like I feel it's like displaced in terms of like maybe should have came out like a year before, maybe a couple years before, like '95, '96. But just at the time with some weird '97 weirdness going on. I felt it was kind of was overshadowed by those albums, those bigger commercial successful albums like Puff Daddy and No Way Out, Biggie's album, Wu-Tang. Yeah, like certain kind of groups that just were like at this kind of astronomical commercial level. And also, well, two of those people I mentioned, Wu-Tang and Biggie, were making quality music. No Way Out. It's quality, but it's a different kind of quality.
Yeah.
That I wasn't looking for at the time. I felt OC it was good. I just say it was good. If I was giving a rating out of 10, I would give it a 6.67.
Okay. Now when this album came out, I was on some like this is like a straight like 8, 9, possibly 10 minus a track or two. Listening to it again, I don't like it as much as I did. I don't. Now, the joints that I love are still there, but I've gone from liking like 90% of the album to liking half of the album.
All right, so what was the reason why you like what
I don't
music
know.
Like this like
I don't
what
know.
was
It just didn't
Content?
hit me like because it's not like his rhymes changed, but it's just not hitting me like it did.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's just like the joint with Big L hits, the joint with Freddie Fox hits.
Yeah.
Well, no, he has two joints with Freddie
Fox.
The second one, I can't think of the name. There's
MUG and Mug or
Mug.
whatever?
Yeah. Mug is dope. The other one with Freddie Fox is kind of weak in my opinion, but I've never been a Freddie Fox fan. Now I know Freddie Fox will find me and whoop me for that,
and punch you in the
and
face.
I apologize, Freddie, but I can only be honest, man. And you should be able to respect that. You a hardcore dude. You respect truth. You know, I'm not being disrespectful.
No
I'm
word,
just
people.
saying,
The
like,
door is locked, dead bolted, 2 doors. You gotta know where I am, so.
Yeah, so Freddie Fox, you can't find me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
You
whoa!
can't- no,
Don't test it now. Don't test it. The windows are open. The windows are open.
But the second one, Freddie Fox, I'm digging, but not so much for Freddie, just because that beat was. The beats on this album are the flavor, though. Like all of them, maybe sans 2 of them, I'm digging. But then the songs, I'm just not into them like I was.
Okay.
But It's My World comes through. I'm not your average MC with some smile on his face. That joint, I like that joint still. Jewelz, I like still. The joint with Big L, Dangerous, still love that. Like, just them trading lines on Dangerous is dope. Let's see.
We ain't gonna get to my album.
I think.
You
Well, I wanted
to
to
keep talking about.
I wanted to get that out the way first. So that's how I feel about OC. We'll get into ancillary stuff in a second. But Arckatron brought an album. You brought one with you.
Yes, I did. I brought Mos Def
Yes.
Static.
That's right.
Ecstatic.
Ecstatic. Fantastic.
Static. Wait, yeah. Let me keep this close to me. Let me do this in his face right now.
Put it right here.
Because I'm already feeling the heat. Already coming off the couch. Because what he thinks about his album, I can feel what he thinks about it.
Man.
But I'll tell you what I think about the album. I thought, coming off of 2 albums that were subpar, New Danger, True Magic, this is Mos Def's second best album. Black on Both Sides is his first. This is his second best good album. Because I felt like what he was trying on those 2 albums, New Danger and True Magic, he kind of like got it right on this album. He put it all together. The good stuff of those 2 albums, he put it on this album. Okay. There's some suspect stuff on New Danger and on True Magic. Suspect in terms of like I wasn't really wanting to hear all that. Musically,
right.
like
what?
On like New Danger?
Yeah. Like Ghetto Rock or something like that?
Yeah,
or?
Ghetto Rock was okay. It was kind of weird. It's kind of weird. But he had to get there and go through that with True Magic. True Magic has has better songs on True Magic.
Okay.
And then I feel like he put it all together on Ecstatic.
All right.
I just at the time when it came out, I think it was 2009, I want to say. When it came out, I heard it. I heard the single, which I believe was what was the singer? The actual singer for this song it wasn't Quiet Dog, Quiet Heart.
Yeah, that was the second video.
The second video. Yeah. See, I don't remember the video.
The first video, I don't remember what the first video was. I remember the instrumental being on like a Verizon commercial or whatever from
Life in Marvelous Time was the single. That's what
okay.
Life in Marvelous Time. That was the single, yeah.
Which keep going.
That was the song. No, okay, so there. Okay, I would say like that song. Okay, I could do without that song.
All right.
Pretty much for the most part, I like every song on here. Madlib does a bunch of production on here. Oh no, has a couple of production.
Recycled production, but continue.
Recycled. No, it's not recycled because it's only recycled if someone rapped over before him.
Okay.
This is the only time. But if you didn't know Oh No stuff and you didn't know Madlib stuff, actually the Madlib stuff is not recycled because you never heard.
And the Super Magic, just continue. Sorry.
Let me finish. Let me. No. Actually,
that's what I'm not saying.
Let it out then. Let it out. Let the heat out, man. You had let the heat out, man. Let the heat out. It's head steaming right now.
I really don't like this. And I love Mos Def. I don't think there's a bigger Mos Def fan, at least from Virginia, than me. I ride for Mos Def, but this album is uneven as uneven comes. There's some great stuff, and then there's some terrible stuff. And it's not even like terrible where it's like, you know what, I won't skip this track, I'll just ride it out. No, it's like this joint is bad. Man, Life in Marvelous Times is terrible. Let's talk about how he starts the album off
Well,
with a dope Oh No track that he is not himself on.
Wow.
It feels like he changed his style.
Question. When has he ever been himself after that or before that? Like,
You mean after Black on Both Sides?
yeah, that's what
Or
I'm
New
saying.
Danger?
You know what you feel is himself. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Like that's what you. I'm going off of.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was gonna say
Okay.
because I feel you're looking at it through the lens of Black on Both Sides, and I think that's
Yes.
the wrong thing to do.
Okay.
You gotta look at it
but
through the lens
I also-
of Blue Magic
but
and New
see-
Danger lens.
But see, I also like New Danger. I like New Danger way more than I like Ecstatic. Yeah. But once again, this is an uneven album. There's stuff that I love. Like Quiet Dog, I love that. Auditorium, I love that. Workers' Comp. I love that. Pretty Dancer, I love that. So there's songs where I'm like, yeah.
What songs do you not like is the question.
Let me see the
Speedball.
Speedball is up and down with me. I'm up and down with Speedball. Sometimes I can
That's
listen
actually
to it, sometimes I skip it.
Chad did that beat. Chad Hugo that is.
Yeah. Super Magic, whack. Twilight Speedball, I'm okay with it. Auditorium, dope. Wahid, whack.
No, that's the Mad joint, right? That's the other one.
Yeah, but Wahid, I'm not feeling it. Priority, I'm up and down on it. Quiet Dog, yes. Number 7, Life in Marvelous Times, whack.
Yeah.
Number 8, The Embassy, whack. Number 9, No Way. No, I Ain't Not a Mos. I'm up and down on it. There's sometimes where I think it's cool, and sometimes where I'm like, I just want to skip this track. Pistola, I've never liked that song.
Says the person who's never listened to Kendrick Lamar. But okay,
but not that I've never listened to Kendrick Lamar. I've never listened to an album
of Kendrick Lamar.
So I've heard his songs.
But I'm saying,
so I know who he is. I know his rhyme style. I know his breath control.
To know who Kendrick Lamar is.
All right,
that's all I would say.
All
at least
right,
one. At least get one. Okay,
Pistola, garbage. But then you go on a run of Pretty Dancer, Workers' Comp, and Revelations, which is really strong. So then it's like you get No Hoy Not a Mos, which is like, oh, okay, I'm kind of okay. Then number 10, you're like, I hate this. Then you get 3 songs in a row that's on point. So it's like this album is, and then after that you got Roses, which I like, but Roses was played out for me. Roses, the beat for Roses was on some commercial. I don't know if it was like, cell phone or something. The instrumental for it was on like some commercial, and it got played out for me early. But I do like the song in general. History is an up and down joint for me. And then
because it has my favorite person on there. Casa
Bay, I like it, but it's not a strong song. And then that's it. That's the rest of the album, man. Big shout out to everybody who came through, who's watching the stream. Make sure to share this stream to your friends, your peeps, all that jazz. We talking some hip hop. We talking OC Jewelz. We talking Mos Def. We'll get into Culture Vultures with Leo Cohen and all that stuff later on. But right now we talking
about. Asking about that already?
No, I just knew I wanted to cover it.
Oh, okay.
But Alan, definitely the first album was classic. The first album, Black on Both Sides. I think New Danger is highly slept on. I think New Danger, a lot of people should go back and check and see how they feel about it. But Ecstatic, man, uneven. So I think uneven is the perfect word I would use for that. Because there's songs that I love and there's songs that I hate. But that's
SMH. Oh, I gotta check something. I think I messed up something back there. I think I forgot to turn something off. That's why it's like my thing. I can't get the live stream going on with the IG.
Oh man,
this is not that. It's something on my computer I forgot to turn off.
Oh, all right, wait. Well, you can go check that. I'll hold them down while you give
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. So, Mos Def. The reason I feel the way I do about Ecstatic is that I feel like Mos Def was in a period in his life where he wasn't interested in making music, but just wanted to put something out. And the way his style changed rapping wise it's weird because there's times when I really love it. And then there's other times where I'm just like, it doesn't seem natural. You know what I'm saying? Like there's times where, like on Auditorium or Twilight Speedball or Quiet Dog or where I feel like it's natural. But then songs like Super Magic where I'm like, what are you doing? Like, stop rapping.
See, this is the thing. This is my thing. What's going on, Anna?
Oh, Anna, what up?
Anna in the house. This is my thing about Mos Def.
All right.
Cause he sets you up for Ecstatic. That's what I'm saying. If you listen to New Danger and you listen to True Magic, it sets you up for Ecstatic. Because all those things he was trying that I felt he failed on those albums, he succeeded with song-wise. Uneven, I can understand the uneven in terms of sound choices and things like that.
Yeah.
Uneven in terms of him, I don't see that. I see it as a thread. He's
okay.
Him was trying different things. I think he flowed throughout the whole thing.
Okay.
Detroit in the house. She in Detroit right now. What up?
Oh, what up?
What up, though? No, but
man, it's so cold in the D.
It's so cold in the D.
Yo, one of the best songs.
I didn't know you knew about that.
Yo, man, yo, we gonna have to talk. Yo, I wonder where that girl. We need a 30 for 30 on the Cold in the D girl.
Did you do like a remix of the song or something like that? Like, did you do another version of the song?
It's so the beat for that song. All right, check it. If you're in the
video,
stream, if you're in the stream right now, thank you for watching. Make sure to hit that thumbs up, share the stream, all that. If you've never heard of it, Google or go on YouTube, search for a song. It's so cold in the D.
It's so cold in the D.
Yo, we supposed to keep peace. Yo, it's bad. It's just bad. You know what? That song make like this whole album look like a masterpiece. But this is how I felt where Most went with his albums. Black on Both Sides, then New Danger's Down, then True Magic, then Ecstatic.
Okay.
So it's like Ecstatic is on the way back up, but it's not.
No. I'm not even comparing it. I'm looking at Mos Def as a whole different artist after Black and Both Sides because he literally changed.
Yeah, he did.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm saying. When's the last time you heard the Black on Both Sides Mos Def? If you listen to him now, he sounds very nasally and very tired.
Yeah, it's almost like he's not interested in MCing no more. And I mean, that happens. I got to a point where I didn't want to rhyme no more.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I understand that, like, cause I even remember Common was in the Light Water for Chocolate. They had like this extended, no, it was for B. They had like the super disc.
Yeah, I have it up there. It's up there. I have it.
And he's in a documentary part where he's like, there was a point in hip hop where I was just like, I was tired of it, or I wasn't feeling it, or whatever.
Yeah.
And at the time, I didn't understand it until, like everything with like Bliss and Nace and all that stuff went down, and I was just like, I don't even feel like rhyming no more.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I understand that, but don't come back to it until you feeling it. And I don't. That album,
you don't think he was back to it.
I don't think
he's ever came back then. Most of us never come back then.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's why he's Yasin Bey. Yasin Bey is here now. Most Def is gone.
But not saying like I guess the style of rap, but I guess I don't feel like the tenacity maybe, or the passion, maybe that's the term I'm looking for. Like I don't feel.
I definitely
or like the fire maybe.
I just felt that was like the last glimmer of hope. That was because it's his last technical album.
Yeah, it is his last album.
So it's like a last glimmer. Oh, this Mos Def. He's gone.
Like
so I had to hold on to that because that's for me. That was like, okay, this is the last Mos Def album. Probably it's ever gonna happen.
And there is some heat on there, but for me, it's so uneven.
All right, let's get back to OC. Let's go like trounce OC now.
Okay, so
the album. Okay, now I was saying before we started live, I felt the album again. It was in a weird time. I felt even a weird time for whatever that sound he was going for. Like the music itself, for me, was very like trying to be, which is good, progressive, but it was a weird kind of like space that it fit in, where like people weren't trying to do too much sampling, but like they were kind of pulling back a little bit.
Okay.
It was weird. Like there were samples there, but they were very like airy and like it just all just drum, kick, and snare.
Yeah.
Just drum heavy, and it's like
okay.
That's all. Well, it didn't feel like it was. Didn't feel like it was.
Like it was really.
Like it was trying to put. Like it didn't. What was the state of hip hop at the time in terms of? Like it was just a weird state. So I think even the music he made.
We were getting into a flux.
I feel a lot of music in that era doesn't translate. It doesn't. It's not timeless. There's nothing like you can listen, like you heard it right now. It's like, ooh, that album, I didn't think it was.
Yeah, it's like I thought it was better than it was.
At your mind, it was a good album, but like later on, it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
So,
Now,
I felt the same when I heard it.
Alan Lewis said, Mos Def is that alternative hip hop space, like Fuji's second album, Q-Tip and the Neptunes and stuff like that. So I definitely understand it. I see where you're coming from. I just feel like Ecstatic just didn't have. Maybe it's the fire or the passion. I just feel like it wasn't there. Because I don't mind someone changing their style.
Yeah.
Changing your style is cool. It's actually a challenge to yourself to see, can I still be good if I rap differently? You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like he's not interested in rap no more. Or interested in...
You can see that.
And I think it showed in a very uneven way with these songs.
Yeah.
Where it's like, half of the album I'm like, yeah. The other half I'm like, what are we doing? Why are we wasting studio time?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, man, especially that Oh No beat at the beginning. Because that beat at the beginning of Oh No, which was also used on, well, I won't say it was reused, but it was used on Oh No's album, Dr. No? No, not
Yeah,
Dr.
No.
No.
Yeah,
And it was
really only instrumental album that should be heard.
Straight.
Serious. That the Ethiopian.
The experiment or
the
the
Ethiopian one he did after.
Ethiopian got a couple joints.
It's not
hot all the way
It's the
through.
same formula. That's why I hate same formula albums. Like, come on.
Right.
Oh, first we're gonna take this music from Greek and all the other places. Oh, next we're just gonna go to Europe and do a Madlib in India.
But that's what Madlib been doing. You can't dog.
No, Madlib didn't do. When did he do it?
Madlib did that whole thing where it's like, I'm gonna take Indian beats, or I'm gonna take Brazil beats, or I'm gonna take. Madlib did do that.
Dude, when's the whole Brazil album at? Where's it at?
Okay, he didn't do a whole Brazil album.
That's what I'm trying to say. He only did it once.
Beats.
He literally only did it once, and it's in the same era that his brother just did. Come on, I'm saying. Oh no, you kind of lack for that second one.
Oh,
the
no.
first one we can. Experiment is great. I have it up there again.
Experiment.
That's Ethiopium or whatever it's called. No way. Sorry. Oh no. It's gotta be real. I was in Oxnard the other day. The Ox. You know
Yo, I'm gonna take. You know who else is from the Ox? Your boy.
Who?
Exactly what came for.
Oh, really? He's from there?
Well, in the Bubbling video, he has a big old billboard behind him, Oxnard, and he like throwing out money.
He's a fourth member of the team that I do not like to talk about.
Who are they?
Who the members are? Questlove.
All right.
Ninth Wonder.
All right.
Kweli.
Woo!
And Anderson .Paak. If they did an album together, my
That would be
mind
beautiful.
will blow up.
Man. All right, straight up to Anderson .Paak, to Talib Kweli, Questlove, and Ninth Wonder. Since I know you watch the show, watch the show all the time. If y'all could put together a little EP, you know what I'm saying? Put together a little
Please
EP.
don't. Please don't. Because there's already something with Kweli and Ninth Wonder did something or whatever. That little thing I put together. Don't do it.
Oh,
Don't
man.
do it.
That Black Thought Ninth Wonder joint though.
I never listen to it. I can't listen to it. I
That's
can't
okay,
listen to
that's
it. Dude, give me the acapellas. That's all I need.
Oh snap!
I ain't worried.
I
I know
Alan asked, "What about the Roots, though? Are you a fan of the Roots?"
Love the Roots.
Okay, cool.
Different.
So,
Love
see
the
the Roots. We love the
No,
Roots.
old Roots. New Roots. I don't, where the music at?
Look, man, they got a day job.
So?
They got a day job.
They had a day job before. They was touring before.
It's different.
It's not different. Touring's actually even more strenuous.
Look,
They're all over the world touring.
Look, this show is a friend to the Roots. We got love for the Roots. Sometimes Questlove be tripping on Dilla stuff, but we got love for the Roots.
Yeah. IG Live is jacked up. I think
IG Live is
this phone is taking too much juice.
Yeah, it's
Your phone
too
wasn't
short.
taking as much juice.
Yeah,
It's taking all the
my
juice.
phone wasn't taking all
So
that power.
we gotta figure something else
You know
out.
what I'm saying? It's like, now it's like,
It didn't even end yet. I think they may see me. I can't. It says reconnecting. I don't know what that means.
man, yeah.
Um,
We sorry, y'all.
OC 97.
OC's album is a perfect example to me of something hitting at the right time.
Yeah.
Because when I heard it, he's no average MC with a smile on his face. Like, I was like, oh, what's this? It's kind of smooth. And then I heard the rest of the album. I was like, oh, snap, this joint is hot.
Yeah.
But now, I'm like, it's goodish.
Yeah. It's just odd to hear that.
About half of the album I like, but why was I on this album so hard?
Certain things just doesn't translate like through time. Like things just don't translate the same way. Like you listen to an album, like I'm not think like there's some albums I have up there that I can never listen to right now. I'm like,
Really?
I know it fit the time, but I
Yeah.
know like the way my ears, what I've listened to over since in the last 10, 15 years.
10, 15 years.
Like,
something like that.
my ears have definitely changed, and what I like has definitely changed. And
Yeah.
then like you hear certain messages that people were saying back then, like, wow, that's kind of crazy that you were like thinking that way,
Yeah.
Because that song with Big L, have you listened to OC's
Yo.
second verse?
Yo.
That's some Ghostface, that's some
Yo.
Ghostface explicitness.
OC's second verse is definitely if you were gonna look in the dictionary for hip hop misogyny, then
Yeah.
OC's second verse would be in there because that joint. I'm trying to remember the words.
Don't remember none of the words. Burn it from your
All I
memory.
can think of is Big L's right now. Blueface.
Burn it from your memory.
Uh,
Burn it. That doesn't exist. What did I say about
Man,
Roots?
I
I saw
can't-
some of the Roots.
I said the Roots are busy being background for Jimmy Fallon.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You gotta
so
get.
you gotta make your money. You know what I'm saying?
They're
Yeah.
finally known, really,
Yeah.
really known now.
Yeah, now they're known outside of like the college circuit. You know what I'm saying? Even though I miss that because college shows are generally cheap. And since I knew people in college that would hook me up with free tickets, I could go through and see the Roots. I've seen the Roots live 4 times.
I've seen.
Like
Yeah,
4 or 5
I've seen
times,
about
something
4.
like that?
I was in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And they performed in Philly. I've seen about.
Now,
4
how
times.
is it in Philly? Is it like electric when they perform in Philly, or is it
I don't
just
know.
like
I've never seen them perform anywhere outside of Philly, so I wouldn't know. Like, if
Well, are
performed
people excited to see them? Are they like, yeah, it's the Roots, or is it just like, yay?
No,
it's the
no. It
Roots?
is excitement
Yeah.
because I mean the Roots, but like
They're like hometown heroes,
It's kind
or
of.
no?
It's kind. Well, back then they kind of were still unknowns in a weird way.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, you got me putting them on the map. Or like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
because okay, this is the thing about maybe not just Philly, but other places where like they only claim you when you get famous.
Yeah. It's
So like,
true.
oh yeah, we going to the Roots. We know about the Roots. Yeah, we know
Yeah.
Questlove.
Yo, it's the Roots. Yo, it's the Roots. They're from here.
We know Black Thought. He from South
Yo.
Philly. You know he from South Philly.
Straight
Like,
up.
but when you trying to build yourself up, oh they act like they don't even know you.
Yo, son,
Like,
check
who
it.
that now?
Straight up, Spoken Reasons did a live stream, like July, like about a month ago. He was talking about people acting like they don't know you till you blow up. Now check this. I got like 1,000 subscribers. Ain't nobody going crazy about me. Let me mess around and get like 100,000 subscribers. People will be like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I always knew you was gonna make it.
You the one. You was the one.
Mm-hmm. I had his back. I taught him everything he know. I'm like,
Yeah,
Man.
they two want to come around. They're fair
I
weather.
couldn't get you to share one of my
Fair
videos.
weather friends, fair weather fans, basically. That's
Yo,
basically
man.
when it's nice and sunny and 7 degrees, they come out.
Yeah,
but when
here
it's
they
like
come.
when it's
Let that
when you're
joint
trying
get-
to build
let that
up
joint
to
get down to like city, it's a wrap, son. Like, it's over.
The Roots?
See, the Roots are amazing. Remember the block party special with the towel rap voodoo lady, Erykah Badu,
Wow,
Just Got,
yeah.
and the Roots. Yo, honestly, block party I saw in the theater,
Wow.
Commonwealth 20 in Richmond, Virginia.
Wow, something
That was a-
wow. Okay.
Oh, what you don't like it?
No, I saw it on DVD. I ain't seen it in the. I ain't had the privilege of seeing it in the theaters.
Oh,
I'm
see,
sorry.
I saw it in the theater.
I don't think it was even in the theater. What year did that come out? That's like 2004.
I don't know. It was like right. It was in the midst
I was in
of the
college.
Chappelle show, I think.
Yeah, I was in college, so I was like a
but
weird time for me.
I was digging it. Loved it. That was a pretty good.
That was a
ended
good
up being
moment.
A good moment.
It's
for
because
music.
somebody was no, it was because somebody was a fan of all these artists and brought together. Thank you,
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle. Thank you.
Yeah, and Chappelle was able to bring the elusive Fugees back together. Now you know he got power.
Yeah, Fugees were broken up at the time.
Fugees were broken up.
And he,
They
got,
was like-
and he got them on stage.
They were
And that
like
was crazy.
broken up. They were like,
Eric, what do you just got?
Yeah.
Wasn't Dead Prez there too, right?
yeah, their press was.
I remember the
there.
whole Yabasta, You know? I had enough. You know? I had enough.
Yo, man, that's
I remember
a
that was
dope. That was a dope show, man. And that was a dope moment in time. The Chappelle show was a great moment in time because all of his musical acts were like cats that you was like, yo, these guys.
Yeah.
these
Chappelle
guys are
had
like-
good taste. He had very
Yeah.
good taste in music.
Yeah, I gotta give him his props. And speaking of great taste, he had Black Star on there,
He
which
did.
has Mos Def and.
What, you talking about like Hot Tech? Most of Hot Tech? That was a good day. They had some good tracks together. Yeah. Really good. Really good tracks.
Oh man,
Yeah.
How his verse go? I was sold to a sick European I can't remember it.
Let me take it up.
Quality.
You know the funny thing is, before I even chose Mos Def, I was gonna choose Reflection Eternal. Actually,
really?
I was gonna choose that, but I was like,
Yo,
nah.
Reflection
Let
Eternal.
me hold back on that one a little bit.
Yeah, Reflection Eternal is another one that like I can still rock with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can still rock with. So we'll get with that.
Because even though I like say I don't like Quali, I have moments that I like.
He's
Quali.
talking about the antics after.
But actually, no, I talk about right after. Like quality.
Man, quality
is okay. It's okay. But
quality.
I gave him you get with me. You get one chance. I give you one bad album, like one like so-so album. And when I start seeing that slippage, I jump off the ship. So right after quality,
he'll never come
I
back.
Jumped off the ship. Because the next album, Beautiful Struggle, was a struggle. It wasn't beautiful.
That joint was doo-doo, son.
Struggle bar.
Yo, that joint was straight.
Like he was behind
doo-doo.
bars.
None of the songs on Beautiful Struggle hold weight whatsoever. It's a shame how bad Beautiful Struggle is. Are there any good songs on Beautiful Struggle?
Maybe we need to have one where we'd actually revisit like certain albums. Like Beautiful Struggle is an album we should revisit.
You know what?
Maybe
I'm about to put it up. Let me see. Beautiful Struggle.
Maybe we're looking at it just the wrong way. Maybe it's one of those I'm not like.
I remember it coming out because that was the one that had I Try.
Yeah.
And that joint was doo-doo, son.
But he tried to replicate that Get By.
Yeah, it's when you try to manufacture a feeling or a hit. It was, man, it's always bad. So, all right, Beautiful Struggle.
What are you looking at?
Oh, I didn't know it was a book. All right, sorry, let me put Quali in there.
No, it came out when you were trying to figure out. What you were trying to figure out?
No, because I just searched Beautiful Struggle. I didn't know it was a book, too. I was going to go through the songs and see if any of them were good.
What's the pull?
Man, there's got to be something there's got to be at least one good song in that album.
If I can remember it, maybe.
All right, let's see. Songs. Let's see what we got. All right, Beautiful Struggle, studio album, Quali, Going Hard featuring Reese. Oh, Reese was dope. What happened to Reese? She had that one album, it was Fly, and then she was just like, peace, y'all. She was like, all right, so Going Hard featuring Reese, whack. Back Up Off of Me, whack. Broken Glass featuring Faith Evans, whack. We Know featuring Faith Evans, whack. A Game, whack. I Try, whack. Around My Way, whack. We Got the Beat, whack. Work It Out, whack. Ghetto Show was okay, but probably still should have got cut for a better song.
Oh, there is a song. There's a song. Never Been in Love. That's my favorite song.
You know what? Never Been in Love is good. Yeah, Never Been in Love is. But all right, so now okay.
1 out of 14.
So that's 13, and then Beautiful Struggle, which was doo-doo. So all right, so. Let's see. Let's take it to the calculator app just real quick. Go calculator.
It's like 1.3.
1 divided by 13.
1.3.
0.07. That album was 7% good. It's not good. It's not good.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
It's 7% good.
Nah, it was an interesting time. Like, so he fell off.
He was trying too hard, and
he never got okay. Because you say, oh well, what about
Eardrum?
Like,
or the second Reflection Eternal joint. I mean, not Reflection Eternal, but when they got back together, the
Whoa, no, that's never even on the radar. Never even mentioned.
Really, Never. They had Paranoid on it. They had
That's you're showing your southern roots now. Paranoid. The track with Bun B.
Yeah, that joint is heat. That beat is heat. All right, no, hold up. We gonna settle this. And look, I ain't gonna look. Yo, hold up.
Woo.
Reflection Eternal.
Reflection Eternal 2 should never be even spoken of. That should album in this four walls should never be spoken of.
Yo.
Reflection Eternal 2 is garbage.
With man.
That first track.
Alright, so
I told you about me. You know what I look for first off.
It's called Revolutions Per Minute.
I know what it's called. I could have called RPM. I could have told you what it's called.
He mad. Alright, so
there's like 4 tracks on it that's good.
Alright, here we go. Alright. RPMs, that's just an intro, so they don't really. City Playgrounds, I don't remember it. Back Again, not really feeling it.
That's not
really feeling it. Strangers was good. In This World is good.
Wait, Strangers? Oh, Paranoid. Okay.
Yeah, Paranoid Strangers. In This World is good. Got Fame, I Ride With.
Got Fame? Which one is that?
Number 6, Got
I don't
Fame.
know what that is.
Then
Midnight
Got
Hour.
Work, Fame. Then Midnight Hour. I don't remember that song.
There's someone with Estelle. That like upbeat one. You remember that one? How do you don't remember that one?
I don't remember that.
Good thing you don't remember.
Lifting Off, In the Red. Black Gold. I like that. Just Begun. I like that. Long Hot Summer. I don't remember that one. Get Loose with Chester French. I don't remember that.
No. Okay, this is
So Good. I don't remember that either. There's a lot of joints I don't remember
because they're really bad. That's
because
why.
they're bad.
All right, so my thing
But
is
ends with Bilal. See?
In This World,
In This
Black and
World.
Gold, Just Begun. Sorry, I have only 3 on the album. That's actually good.
All right, you know what?
It's really bad.
You might be right because
telling you, man.
Because I only picked out five. I only picked out 5.
Me and my man Haas listen to this album. Cause we see this is what we do. We go back and listen to like we go like, okay, was it really that bad? And we'll go back and go through it. And we went through that album twice now. And since it came out, we went through that album twice. Like, oh, was it really that bad? I'm like, yeah, it's really that bad.
Yo, man.
So some of these albums I actually listen to again. Like you gotta listen to ones, but like I'm thinking Beautiful Struggle, we gotta listen to that album again.
Beautiful Struggle is dumb.
It might be something on every that's not
Alan Lewis said, "Why Akon all of a sudden stuck in his head today?" Akon had he was unique. He was unique.
I don't know what Akon songs did he do? I forgot his music. What is?
Yeah, I don't even remember what he did.
What was his single? I don't know.
I remember him being okay. I remember being like, he alright.
I can't think of Akon. Only thing I can think of is the joint for Styles P. They won't let me out. Locked up. Well, that was his song, right? Or no?
Yeah, I think it was his song. Yeah.
Okay, so that's our song, right? You locked up.
He was like a
trying
ghetto.
to find the motive.
He was
How
like a
do
ghetto
what?
version of
How
Kim.
do what I do? Okay.
Yo, look.
All right.
Akon is a ghetto version of Kim. If you don't know who Kim is,
okay, good call.
Kim,
Hey
K-E-
girl, hey girl.
Look, but Kim got some joints.
No, Kim got
some joints.
Kim got some joints.
Get your girl right.
Yeah.
Get you some smell good. Get ready.
Nah, he got some joints. What's that joint?
Baby.
Yeah, he got some joints. Hey girl.
Oh, because he's gonna hit you with them horns. Yo, I've been to a Kim live show. Trust me, it's romance. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you.
Kim got that joint.
Yo, Kim, take him to another. If you're trying to, because today Thought Crimes was talking about like R&B and like not having the romance and stuff. Jill Scott, go to a Jill Scott show. Take your girl.
But is there
Thank me
music
later.
romance? Like, because people like when they get like more known, they started to become a little more commercialized in their message or whatever.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
you see, like she may at the show, she do her old song.
She do all the because like Jill Scott show. Trust me, if you take your lady to a Jill Scott show, just don't say nothing stupid that night, and you'll be okay.
No, but the thing is, like, at the show, sometimes I say, like, when you're at the show, yeah, they're gonna play the hits, they're gonna play stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like her recent album, like, are they like up to par with? Cause like this is
That's
my
another
thing.
good one because I was going to talk about who is Jill Scott one day.
Think about it. If you do a show,
Yeah.
what hits are you playing? Do you have any new hits? You probably don't play the old hits, right?
Yeah, you probably don't have.
But you have, like Prince said, play the hits.
Gotta play the
Gotta
hits.
play the hits.
Gotta play the hits, yo.
So the thing is, like, I haven't heard what, and it's like sometimes it's like we haven't heard her because she may have singles that we just don't even hear because how would we hear them?
Yeah, and shout out to Alan Lewis. He said Jill Scott's first 3 albums are amazing. Yeah. After that, I don't remember what. I remember she went through that whole thing, getting pregnant by a drummer and stuff and all this. Then she started acting some. She killed it in Black Lightning this season.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they're gonna bring her back
Do you
because
want to talk about Black Lightning? We stop talking about Black Lightning.
you don't like Black Lightning.
I watched the first 3 episodes. And I was
You weren't feeling it?
I was like, nah.
Yo, man.
I couldn't do it because the dude playing was like it reminded me of
You don't like
I don't know what his name is.
whatchamacallit from Living Single? You don't like Scooter from Living
this is the
Single?
thing. He reminded me of when What's the dude? What's Medea's name again?
Tyler Perry.
I remember.
No, man, I ain't gonna let you do that. I ain't gonna let you do that.
No.
No.
Let me finish this. When Tyler Perry played Alex Cross, remember that? That's what it reminded me of. He was just stiff, you know what I mean? Like stiff. His kicks were stiff, you know what I mean? Like punching is stiff. Yeah,
I ain't messing with this dude.
He's all shoulders with it.
Yeah, I ain't touching with this. Yo, I ain't messing with this dude. Yo, I ain't messing with this dude. Black Lightning is a dope show, not only because it's a black superhero, but how black the
Can we
is.
get a Black Panther TV series?
No, Black. That joint is gonna be on the big screen.
No, Black Panther TV series.
Maybe.
But how about a Wakanda series?
You might be able to get a World of Wakanda.
No, Wakanda series, like just dealing with Wakanda.
Yeah. You might be able to get a World of Wakanda series. They got the comics. Shuri's getting her own comic. They already have a World of Wakanda comic. And they did a Black Panther earlier this year. Something like Black Panther Year 1, but it's not that, but similar to that. So if you want to read some Black Panther, you can definitely get up on that. Black Lightning had a comic run earlier. It was this mini series. It was like Black Lightning, Cold Dead Hands or something like that, so you can check that out. Let's see. Tyler Perry trying to be Tom Cruise was a struggle to watch.
Yeah, it was. I'm telling you, he was all shoulders.
See, I've never seen it. I just remember the trailer. And I was like, no way.
Just
no
stiff.
way.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man, loosen up the shoulders.
Gotta get it. You know what I'm saying?
He's just all stiff, his shoulders and stuff.
I love his look.
Yeah,
it's like he got a neck brace, but he got no diss to people with neck braces, but check this right. Yeah. Check, like you call his name, you gotta be like, huh?
What you say? Huh? That's how he. That's what. He didn't seem like loose, man. Like he never fought before or something. It was weird.
Yo, Tyler Perry looked like he ain't never fought.
But that's what happened when people were tall, like, cause he's tall, right? Like,
Chris Williams is tall.
Other guys seem like he's tall too, so it's like he's just stiff, man. Like, it just gotta like loosen up a little bit.
You gotta get.
So that's the problem. And then the whole outfit getup was kind of cheesy.
But they hooked his daughter up though. Yo,
yeah, but how can they hook him up?
# Don't tell my wife. Black Lightning as a TV show has the best collection of diverse skin tones in black women on television.
I didn't even know Jill Scott was even on there.
And all of them are well represented. I'll leave it at that. We'll just leave that alone.
That's like the first. I seen like the first 2 episodes of it, and I was like, yeah, I'm good.
Can you imagine a DJ trying to be like?
Yeah, I'm just saying, man. Like he just looks stiff. That's what it reminded me of. And the guy who was like his Alfred, that guy's weird too.
The dude from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, the guy from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Oh, see.
But that was the second Mortal Kombat, not even the original Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, that was the second one.
See, that's why. See, you get them B-rate actors. Man.
Yo, man, look, I like Black Lightning. It's dope. It's a dope show. I can't wait till it comes back. Check it out on Netflix. He don't like it.
Wakanda forever.
He don't like it. You know what I'm
saying? Wakanda forever.
Big shouts to Okoye. Big shouts to Shuri. Big shouts to the Queen Mother. All that good stuff. They watch the show. They enjoy it. All the way from Wakanda, they watch the show because they got the internet.
They got the internet. Of course, they got the internet. They had the internet before the internet.
They had the internet before everybody had the internet. You know what I'm saying?
That's the technology.
I mean, they was literally just chatting with themselves, but
they got Wakanda.
It's a big country just chatting. You know what I'm saying? You got Wakabi, and he's like, yo, what's up? And he's just like chatting back. So, all right. So, earlier, not this week, I believe last week, there were some statements, about Dame Dash, about Leo Cohen, about Leo Cohen being a culture vulture.
He's been saying that for like 5 years now.
You've been saying that for a long time.
It's getting
so now it's kind of back up in the news.
Yeah, resurfaced, yeah.
Joe Budden, I feel, kind of tiptoed around the joint and was trying to keep his industry contacts. But how do you feel about Leo Cohen and being a culture vulture?
Because people sometimes shoot the messenger. Like Dame Dash. Okay, Dame Dash is
a very harsh, blunt guy.
yeah. So he's kind of like the person you want. Like just take his words of what he's saying.
Yeah.
Get rid of the messenger.
And how he says it. Get rid of that.
Yeah, and how it says yeah. But like he's been saying this for like 5 years now.
Yeah.
And if you look back at everything that he's saying, I mean, he's kind of correct.
Yeah, he's not lying.
Because all the artists, like, what has he ever really done for the culture of hip hop?
Yeah, and it's there's a lot of people that are like, oh well, Leo Cohen, he's brought all these artists out and he's giving them a chance to get money. But my thing is, if you look at it in a nuanced way, yes, he did provide a living for these artists that he brought into a label.
Did he?
But he only did that because it benefited his business. He was never running a nonprofit, so it's not like he cared about. It's not like he was like, man, I really care about these young talented kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yes, he essentially, because see, two things can be true. One, he did make some black people rich, but he also did it because it directly benefited him, and if it did not directly benefit him, that first part would not be true. So it's like, yes, he did bring us artists that we may not have ever seen, but he brought us those artists to be able to capitalize off of those artists and put money in his pocket.
Was it him that did it?
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, what I mean by, in being the president, he has shaped, to a certain degree, hip-hop music.
No, he hasn't. I disagree in everything you're saying about
I think Leor has let stuff go, and he's blocked stuff. I think that he's been one of the gatekeepers to hip-hop, for better or for worse. And I think that's one of the problems with Leor, is because he's been a gatekeeper. Because Leor Cohen essentially has the power to blacklist you if he wants. Well, maybe not now, but if we're talking about late 90s, early 2000s, definitely had the power to do that. Definitely.
I don't know.
And that's why I see him as a culture vulture. Even though, Alan Lewis says Cohen only cared about the money.
I'll take Steve Rifkin over Leo Cohen any day.
Yeah, Steve is definitely, I feel like Steve, because Leo Cohen, a lot of people are saying like, oh, well, he brought so many people to us. It's like, yeah, but that's because it helped him.
But no, he didn't, because people brought them to him. Not like he just went out.
But he was the okay guy. Like, he could have shut all those guys.
You're just a guy that's saying, you just got to sign the checks. That's all he is.
Yeah, but that's a big deal.
But he's not really moving. This has nothing to do with the culture of music. You see what I'm saying? He had nothing to do with that.
Okay.
He's just saying to the guy, he's saying, yeah, you can pass. That's him. That's it. That has nothing to do with the music or any of that stuff.
But being that gatekeeper is what helped shape what we heard on the radio, because at that time radio was so strong. So,
yeah, but the stuff that most of it come out of Def Jam was whack because of him.
True, you ain't never lied on that. So, but that's what I'm saying. I'm like, two things can be true. Like, he was a gatekeeper, but due to being a gatekeeper, that doesn't mean that everything that he let through was good or everything that he kept back was bad.
Shouldn't been in the position.
And also, on top of the people that he gave an opportunity to, he did that because it directly benefited him. So yes, he was a culture vulture. He wasn't doing this out of the goodness of his heart. He didn't care about, he wasn't like, man, I really want to go change the inner city, do it for the kids. Like, Leo Cohen ain't never cared about that joint. So that's what makes a culture vulture. You know what I'm saying? Someone who, is only there to capitalize off of their means. I don't think there's many or any people that will come in an interview and honestly be like, you know what? There was nothing I could give to Leor at all, and he still helped me. I doubt there's any.
Did you see that?
There's no way he can benefit from me at all, and he still helped me. I doubt that.
Did you see that whole thing that the producers only 70% of the money that was made in the industry in 2017 or something like that? Did you see that?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, duh. That's been happening since the beginning of music. Where have people been?
Yeah.
People probably getting paid more than they ever did, actually.
True.
Because some people actually say, "Oh, wait, let's get this paperwork correct."
Yeah, there's been so much funny accounting and creative. I'll say creative accounting in the music industry that I think is finally catching up to it. Because this creative accounting isn't new. You know, people not getting paid. Remember High Tech talking about he ain't got paid from like sound bombing and like Reflection Eternal was coming out? Remember that?
Yeah, the thing is,
it's like, dude, you're talking about like something that's like 3-4 years removed now.
Yeah.
And he still ain't got his money yet. It's like, what? And you know somebody got money because the building is still standing. So that means the electric man getting his money, the water man getting his money, the people that pick up the trash, they getting their money. You know what I'm saying? So there's money somewhere, but somehow the producers aren't getting paid. You know, the artists aren't getting paid, but somebody getting paid. You know what I'm saying? The building's still getting rented out. You know what I'm saying? So
it's like this ain't a new. It's when things like again with the Leo Coron, when things get put back into and people are like, oh really? I didn't know that was a thing. It's like the only thing I can think of is it's just naive or just young and they don't really know.
Yeah,
they're seeing it for the first time, like a 19-year-old, like really, and they just start losing their stuff. Like how I lost my stuff when I was 19 or whatever. It's the same thing. Yeah. That's the only thing I can think of because there can't be nobody old like, oh really? I didn't know it was like that.
I didn't know Leo Cohen didn't care about people. It's like yeah, But
he was a hidden figure back then. You didn't even know who he was.
Leo didn't.
Did you know who he was? When the first time you actually heard his name?
When he started taking pictures. When he started taking pictures at all these events.
When was that?
Which was like late '90s. So
pictures.
Remember he just be taking pictures with like Tupac or Biggie.
Where do you find these pictures at?
It would be like in the source or something like that, and you would see this random white dude hanging with like Jay-Z, or you see this random white dude hanging with Dre, or something like that, and you like, who
he wasn't making no beats and he wasn't rapping, so I didn't care about who he was. I don't care if you sign no checks, you sign this art. I don't even care about being signed and all that garbage or whatever. Oh, yeah. I got signed to a label today. Yeah, they're gonna rape everything you have. Congratulations, fantastic.
Alan said it's also a lot of payola and 360 deals in the industry. Yeah, like the 360 deals, okay. Objectively, if you were to be a fair and honest person, a 360 deal should work. Should
work for who?
Because
for the artist?
For both parties. Because the record label should be using all of its resources to get you as many jobs and gigs as
so they should be your agent in a way, or manager in a way.
But they aren't.
They're not.
What they end up doing is still making you do all the work to get all your shows and all that stuff, or your manager and whatever, and then they still want to take all the money. So in a perfect world, a 360 deal makes sense. We have the resources. We have everything. Yeah. You just know your talent.
If I was an artist,
so we can reach out
I would say you either do this. This is what your job is, or I'm gone. Just break the contract. You have lawyers, right? You have a lawyer too. Like I just understand how people get these contracts like they don't understand what's going on.
Because there's it's similar to and I know I'm making a very harsh comparison, but it's similar to how the Me Too situation goes down. These labels know you're desperate. The creative field works on desperation. So they know by the time you get big enough for a record label to be interested in you, they know that you're desperate. They know that you're a starving artist, and they know if they waive like 3 years worth of money in your face, you'll take it. Why? Because you're thinking like, yo, man, I've been eating ramen for the last 6 months.
Ain't nothing wrong with ramen.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is they know you're hurting. I know. You know what I'm saying? So they like, dang, do I really want to go back to such and such? Or am I going to sign this deal? You know what I'm saying? This deal could change my life. It's only X amount of years.
It could
or
change your
X
life
amount of albums.
5 years, but it could change your life if you just hire a lawyer for the rest of your life. But
yeah, because then they can also shelve your stuff if they want. You know what I'm saying? So it's, in theory, a 360 deal should work out great for everybody. It should be great for the artist and great for the record company. But that's not how they run it. They still want you to do all the work, you, your team, your manager, or whatever, to do all the work. and then they want to take the money. But it's like the idea is that you as a record company having all these contacts, like all these connections, like, okay, I'm the record label, you're the agent. Oh, well, I can connect you with this brand in France. You can do a commercial for them, and we'll take your beat and put it on this movie and take it on that. And so we're doing all this running around because we already know all these people.
Yeah. But
so then you're sitting there like,
labels have
man.
less and less staff.
Yeah.
Because they're also doing the whole idea of the whole thought process of record label in 2018 is absurd.
I don't know.
The old guard. Because I'm talking about more of the new age record labels makes more sense. But the old guard, or the way the record labels used to function, needs to die quickly.
Yeah, and I hate to say this because it sounds bad, but it is antiquated. When you think of, let's say, like the Aristas and the MCAs and the
MCA is how we do it every day. Me and Freaky Ty, Pretty Lou, my man, Speak Nice. We be getting that represent. This is how we go. Don't let you know how
it be in the
yeah.
But like all of those, Def Jam. All of those, LaFace, all of those.
If you make a mistake, rewind. Who's the best in the game? To be the best.
Oh man, tear them out the frame.
Represent putting Queens on the map.
But it's, all of those. It doesn't work the same way because they don't have the access, and I don't think they took the time to learn how to access the consumer in this age.
Well, they're the same machine grinding the same pressing the same license plate.
Yeah.
And thinking that these license plates is hot in 2018.
Yeah, and I think it's the thing that a lot of these larger companies spent so much time thinking the internet was a fad. That by the time they realized it wasn't a fad,
catch up.
It was late. You know what I'm saying? By the time, consumer internet came out, say 96.
Yeah, 96.
Like consumer internet. All right, so let's say by the time we got to 2000, it's starting to kind of roll. It's it's getting into more and more regular homes. Regular people kind of have it. Yeah. Now 2005, it's kind of getting robust. I don't know. When did we get broadband? Was it like 05? 04, 05, something like that?
I remember, not before that.
Maybe earlier? All right,
cool. Like 2002.
Okay, so...
Because I remember my mama had a Delphi that became Comcast.
Okay, so then in that case, let's say now at 2005, people have had access to broadband, which is cable internet, which is super duper fast, for like 2-3 years now.
Them things download quick.
So now, finally, record labels are like, hey, I think this internet thing is a thing.
And by then it's too late. Napster was already out.
Yeah.
Y'all late.
And the biggest mistake was them taking Napster to court instead of figuring out the first iTunes.
They should have merged with them.
If they would have
should have absorbed them like they like to do.
If they would have figured out the first iTunes, it would have been fine.
Because not everybody was hip to Napster.
Yep.
They could have jumped on and said, "Oh, we got this new thing called Napster. You can download music. You can download music and pay 99 cents per song."
Yep. And it would have been
dummies.
It would have been great, but they because they were old and they didn't. And I hate to be ageist. Intern was like, "Yo, this internet thing is popping. These MP3s is popping." But MP3, what's an MP3? Oh, it's a compressed file. No, it's not gonna sound the same. No one's gonna pay for that. Nobody's gonna pay for that.
Dummies.
Until you realize that only audiophiles really care about, I want the wax pressed on a brand new record player. Like, on the real, honestly, for me, man, I just want this. I mean, of course, if I'm editing my own video or something, of course, I want the highest quality, because then when it gets compressed, then it'll still be good for you. But for me, just to play in my car,
you gotta also
I don't need Dolby quality sound.
Portability. You gotta start thinking about portability. Like, okay, we had CD players. Then we had CD players. Remember when the CD players first came out?
Remember the mini disc?
If you tap the joint, it's gonna skip.
It'll be like, okay.
And then they got the G-Force or whatever they called it. Nothing. You tap the thing, you drop it, it's still playing.
Remember that Sony Sport, that big old?
I had it.
Looked like a hamburger.
But I had the tape one. You know what I mean? The one that you can go in the water with. I had one of them ones.
Yeah.
But like portability became even more and more thing, and then phones became portable.
Yes.
Like cell phones. Remember like the early cell phones? We had like you play a little ringtone, and that moved rapidly.
And then
Then the iPhone came out.
So Alan says Napster and Rhapsody indirectly killed the consumer market for CDs. Yeah, I'd say that. I say it in a way because then you had all the ringtone money that came through.
Ringtone, yep.
That ringtone money, and I remember people making fun of ringtones, but that stuff made money.
Oh yeah, that made a lot of money. Ringtones
Made a lot of money.
That made money
Great
up until Soulja Boy. That's when it got killed.
Yeah, that's when it got
Nobody
killed.
talk about ringtones ever again. Think about it. When last time you heard somebody talk about ringtone?
Yeah, because now we already had the files on our
Soulja
phone.
Boy killed it.
We already had the
He made
sounds
his
on our
money,
phone.
collect that big bag, put over the shoulder.
It was like,
and
I'm out.
and dipped.
So it's you have this whole industry that was unwilling to change and still to a certain degree seems unwilling to change. And it's weird because I don't know what's gonna happen to record companies. Like
They need to
because,
go. I think
because
they
there's
should
not a lot of people that are signing to record companies
No,
anymore.
they still are because it's only three labels anyways. It's only
Well,
three
yeah,
labels.
there's 3 labels.
Actually, is this a big 2 now? I mean, I remember it was
Well, it's like Sony and Warner Brothers, and that's it.
and Universal.
Oh yeah. So
The big
the,
three.
that's it. And I mean it.
Every little
you
label you
don't
see,
need-
oh, he signed this label. They're literally just an underling of another
Yeah,
underling of another
It's
underling.
a parent
This is
company
a
of a parent company of a parent
branches
company.
here. It's just
Yeah.
3 big branches.
Yeah.
And everything else is well, no, there's 3 big roots, and everything else is just branches and limbs.
Oh snap! Alan took it back. He said, "I remember the days of ringtones. My mom had A. Marie One Thing ringtone on her
Now
split
my
at the
question is,
time."
the ringtones, it just was a song, right? It wasn't like the
Yeah, it was just.
But remember,
playing-
some people used to like replay and like the
Yeah.
tone, like actual
like
ringtone.
a ringtone. Yeah. So you had those, and you had the actual song
yeah.
too.
But I remember
So-
like, people would call you. I mean, that was the worst. Like you're in a train or whatever, and somebody had a ringtone going. Like, yo, turn that off.
You're like, yo, man, turn that bullshit.
Turn that
Well,
off.
people was loving it
Let's
though.
see if we
People
get
was
this
loving
thing
it.
going again. Let's
See, check your connection.
It's whack.
it ain't gonna.
No, it's gonna do it, but it ain't gonna stay for long. People wanna
Man,
jump
so
on.
it was, I guess, their way of trying to like grasp control at the last minute. But I don't think, and I hate to say it because this is a whole industry that is gonna essentially, if they don't figure out what to do,
Nah,
they're gonna be gone.
They're resilient. They'll figure out some
They'll figure out
other way, some other.
They'll figure out something with
They're
like
Hydra.
iTunes or
They're-
Apple.
They're like Hydra.
Yeah.
Cut one head off to
Cause see,
take its
Cause
place.
see, Apple took that joint quick. Apple was like, "Oh, word? Let me come out with this thing called iTunes."
Yeah, but
Now, of course, they still get money through Apple, but Apple is that gatekeeper.
But now Apple Music and the Apple
Yeah.
Radio show, or whatever, like Beats One or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Like they're
They're
taking
starting
over.
to, yeah,
They're starting to spread. They're
Because
spread like
Apple-
a little virus.
because Apple got that money.
Apple got
Apple
the
is
money.
a company that compete. There's a couple of companies that could compete if they wanted. If they wanted to, if
Apple,
they wanted-
Amazon.
Like if a company wanted to say, "I'm going to take over," I'm going to start signing artists, and I'm going to
Apple,
go
Amazon,
Apple, Amazon. I'll throw Google in there. too.
Google. That's it. That's
But
the
that's
list.
That's it.
They're the big three. They're the other big three.
Maybe Facebook, but I
Nope.
don't see that. I don't see Facebook's focus.
Facebook Records.
Yo,
Got the
yo.
Facebook Records. My album coming out
You
on
laugh,
Facebook.
but
actually,
Facebook
people
is
get
probably, as far as social media, probably the easiest platform to share something.
because Facebook has Instagram too, right? They bought Instagram, right?
So that's so.
IG Records.
Facebook is probably, as far as sharing, is probably the easiest. You can share something in like 2 clicks. Everything else is like 3 or more. So Facebook could, but I don't think Facebook's interested in music at all.
But I think Apple could be the one because they already have some of it already. Like,
Yeah, Alan says Spotify and Apple Music will increase.
They're already positioning themselves
Yeah.
to be something like a late. I think they are. Cause then they suck.
I know Apple Music and they do their podcast and
Chance the
stuff.
rapper. That's what I was thinking of.
Ah.
He struck a deal with Apple Music.
Oh, word?
I believe. Yeah. Because he
Wow.
wasn't. Chance is not signed per se, but he did a partnership with Apple.
Yeah. And
Like an exclusive part. I think Drake
that
did the
Spotify
same
thing?
thing.
be wary of that Spotify thing. I feel like a company's gonna buy them soon. I feel like Spotify is.
What did they do? Well, I mean, what did you say they did?
Oh, he said Spotify and Apple Music will increase.
Spotify. I don't know about Spotify.
I feel like someone's gonna buy Spotify soon, and I feel like it's gonna be Google. I don't know why. I feel like Spotify is about to get bought. Because Spotify is big, but it's not big.
Google and Apple
really.
They're the ones that are colliding. Yeah. So Google's like DC, and Apple's like Marvel. They already got the leg up on them. Yeah, they already got the universe already.
Google owns a grip of stuff, but Google doesn't really. I feel like Google doesn't have the focus that Apple does. Yeah. Like Google is like, oh, let's try this and let's try this and let's try this and let's try this.
They're DC.
And like I feel like
they're the DCEU right now.
Yeah, because like the only thing they know that they want is YouTube.
I thought you were gonna say world domination. I thought you were gonna say. The only thing I know they want is world domination. But they are pinky in the brain. Straight
up, if I was Google, and I'll give this to Google for free. You know what I'm saying? I'll give it to y'all for free.
We're on Google right now.
Yeah, we're on YouTube.
Hello, Google.
So you know what? You can have it.
Hello, Googles.
Be smart. Buy SoundCloud and buy Spotify.
Ooh.
Buy them.
And Bandcamp while you're at it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because Bandcamp is making some leg ups too. Some of our may snatch them up already, but I don't know.
Yeah, because I think SoundCloud and Spotify are two big picks.
What about Tidal? Because Tidal's doing this exclusive thing.
Yeah, but I don't see Tidal selling. I think Jay-Z wants to keep Tidal.
But you never know. You never know. It's your boy.
It's your boy.
Google come running. I throw it in the bag. Put it in the baggie. Put it in the purse.
Just a little bit. But yeah. So
show you how to do this, son.
So that's how we feeling. That's how we feeling about OC Jewelz. You should check it out. You're probably going like half of the album, like me. And Ecstatic, which he is super digging. I'm a little wish-washy about,
50%.
But still, it's Mos Def, so he's a respectable MC. There's some heat on there.
I was surprised that you what you said about OC. I thought you were gonna be like tried and trust through and through. You're gonna like, this is my favorite album still to this day.
Wow.
Because the way you were talking, like, yo, I'm like, okay. Yeah, I know you don't like Mos Def. I knew you didn't like Mos. I could tell you didn't like the Ecstatic album. I could tell. I could tell by the heat coming off you. And me, I was saying it before you could see, I was like, LC is cool. Maybe I need to be there at the current moment. Yeah. I think now it doesn't live up to what it was.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not hitting me like the Word Life album. Like, did you go back?
No.
Go listen to it.
All right,
I think it may be more of its time. But I think that time, 94, man. That's when that garage. That's Wu-Tang. Yeah. That's Dilla. That's the good era.
Alan says Drake is a part of Apple Music too.
Yeah, Drake is.
And then he said, "Who remembers when Apple used to be free radio, where people could listen to a whole album for free?" That ain't happening ever again. I don't remember that, but it ain't happening no more. You forget that.
Oh yeah, they had the free radio.
Unless it's like maybe an album release kind of thing, and they'll play the whole album.
Like a YouTube or whatever.
Yeah, like kind of something like that, maybe.
Remember YouTube? Remember that once? Oh, y'all don't know if you remember. Have you ever had iPhone?
Mm.
Okay, so there was a moment when YouTube came out with an album and it was on everybody's phone and people hated that.
Yo, I remember that.
You had to do like a couple steps of like Tetris to get it off your phone.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, like, I remember that. Switch it around like.
Now I know people were pissed about it, but that's smart. It's smart.
Yeah. Jay-Z did the thing with.
It's smart. I can't hate on YouTube for doing it. I understand being mad about it, but it's a smart move.
Jay-Z did it for the Magna Carta Opus Supreme, whatever the album's called. Magna Carta, Holy Grail, and the Temple of Doom. that album.
Is there any heat on that album? I'm trying to think.
There's no heat.
Oh.
The album is very cold.
Jay is like, man, Jay is one of those people that we let stay around because of what he's done.
The last album I feel he had heat on was
Black Album?
Blueprint 3.
Oh.
Blueprint 3 got some heat on it though.
Okay.
He got some heat on Blueprint. That Run This Town joint with Kanye and Rihanna, that joint. He had Kanye do a lot of production on it. That's why got that heat on it. That's why. That's actually Watch the Throne.
Alan Lewis says, I remember that I hated that I don't. I remember that I hated that. I don't like YouTube. Yeah, it's YouTube, but it's smart.
And the words of Mos Def,
it's smart.
I dig you too, but if they ain't about the ghetto, then you too.
That's right.
I'm just saying. Right. Great line, Mos Def. Wait, what? He said it on.
That was on New Danger,
New Danger, I believe.
Yeah. I thought it was on New
No,
Jack
that's
Joint.
on the No Clap joint. Don't.
Oh, okay, so that's True Magic.
True Magic, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, man,
Can't
that's a
find
smart
job.
move.
Yeah. No,
That's a smart move. It's worth it because for the people that hated it, because all right, here's the thing. No matter what, U2 wins because you have articles of people saying, "Oh snap, we got the U2 album for free."
Yeah. And you have
Then you got
saying,
articles saying,
"We don't
U2,
want it.
we hate it, we don't want it." But the bottom line is, your name is in the news.
Publicity.
And then you have those articles of, everybody wants this album gone, but it's good. You got those. So it's like, that was smart. I would be mad too, but it's a smart. Business-wise, it's a smart move. But yeah, man, guys, thank you for hanging out with us. We had a great time talking about two albums that I'm not super up on
Two
anymore.
albums we were so on. He was so on my album. I was so on his album.
And I'm so on my album too.
And he's so on his album too. So we were a bunch of so right today. A bunch of so.
Wow. Apple used to have 14 Days of Christmas where they would give away free stuff, music videos, singles, apps, etc. But they discontinued it back in 2014. Wow. Man, Apple used to be a cool company, man. See, Apple, you need to bring it back.
I mean, we got Apple products in this room. We got one.
Yeah,
computer. I only have like 3 Apple products.
This live broadcast is brought to you by an Apple iPhone right now.
Apple and Google.
Right, Apple on Google.
Without Apple and Google,
Apple and Google working together. You know what I'm saying? Ren and 10. You know what I'm saying? Hip Hop Dalmatians.
Yeah, something like that. I think that's what's going on.
Only deep cuts people will know that reference. Remember?
That was a plane over my head.
Brown Sugar, Ren 10, Ren and 10.
Brown Sugar? You talking about the movie? Bro?
Yeah.
Oh man,
those rappers. We're gonna talk about Brown Sugar next time. Very good movie. You should check it out. It's a great romantic comedy.
That's like saying Love and Basketball stuff, man. Like,
Love and Basketball is good.
No, I ain't saying it's not good, but it was for. I'm telling you,
it was for its time.
When was the last time you watched it?
I don't know, like a long time ago.
But I'm saying it's almost like it's like an album that just doesn't hold up to this time. I think that movie won't hold up to this time. I think either one.
Okay. I remember
the soundtrack might hold up.
Okay.
Maybe not the movie itself.
Okay.
Cause there's ones with Tay Diggs,
Mos Def, Sanaa Lathan, Queen Latifah.
And the other one's Omar Epps and Sanaa Lathan, right? Like Love and Basketball.
Yeah.
Okay. Sanaa Lathan's in both of them.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that.
Me neither.
I have no problem. I have no problem with any era of Sanaa Lathan.
Me neither. Shouts to Sanaa Lathan. She has a movie coming out on Netflix.
And she watches the show.
She watches the show.
Hey.
What's up, Sanaa Lathan?
Hey.
Big shouts. You know, whenever you want me to come in the movie, I'll sweep the floor. I'll be in the background or something. I'll be that dude. I'll be the dude driving the cab that sits one line. You know what I'm saying? I'll be
She's living her best life.
Oh man. See, Alan Lewis says Love and Basketball is a good movie. But shouts, thanks for rolling through. Thanks for the thumbs up, everybody.
Yeah,
before we bounce, where can the wonderful people find you?
You can find me at ARCKATRON.com or any other platform.
That's right, y'all.
Holla at your boy.
And NERDSoul, that's right, NERDSoul on YouTube, Google, Twitter, Facebook, whatever.
Snapchat.
Make sure you.
No Snapchat?
No Snapchat. No
Snapchat, man.
Uh-huh.
You can just be on there. You don't have to be on there.
Oh, yeah, just get my name.
That's what it is about getting a name before someone else gets it.
It's true, man.
No one has Arckatron spelled with a C.
That's right.
Don't forget the C.
Don't forget that C. So make sure you hit that thumbs up. Make sure you share this. Put a comment down below. Be like, yo, I loved it. Or be like, yo, I hated it. And hit that thumbs down if you didn't like it. But remember, I'm going to be watching. So, till next time, this is us just saying, peace.
Peace.
House.
Jersey house.